Hey guys, in this lesson we would understand how to determine the exact values of the trigonometric ratios. This is also one of the applications of unit circles, cast rule, and special triangles. Let's take the first example. Here we have to determine the exact value of sine 5 pi by 3. Steps for these types of questions are: step 1 is to determine the quadrant in which the given angle lies in. Angle ranges for different quadrants are: first quadrant is 0 pi to 0.5 pi, second is 0.5 pi to 1 pi, third is 1 pi to 1.5 pi, fourth is 1.5 pi to 2 pi. When we divide 5 and 3, that value is equal to 1.7 pi, and 1.7 pi lies in the fourth quadrant. Step 2 is to apply the quadrant rule to get the corresponding related acute angle. Because this example angle lies in the fourth quadrant, therefore quadrant 4 rule is related acute angle is equal to 2 pi minus theta. Theta we know is 5 by 3 pi. So we do 2 pi minus 5 by 3 pi. We make the denominators common by multiplying the numerator and denominator with 3. So we get 6 pi by 3 minus 5 pi by 3. And this would give us pi by 3 value for the related acute angle. Step number 3 is rewrite the given trig ratio in terms of related acute angle. The given trig ratio is sine 5 pi by 3, and the related acute angle that we got is pi by 3. Therefore, we would write down sine 5 pi by 3 is same as sine pi by 3. The only difference is that since we lie in the fourth quadrant, because 5 pi by 3 lies in the fourth quadrant, and fourth quadrant, according to cast rule, is the house of cosine ratios, not sine ratios. Therefore, sine 5 pi by 3 would be equal to negative sine pi by 3. Then comes step number 4, and step number 4 is to write the final answer using special triangles. We know these are the two special triangles. And since we are looking for sine pi by 3, we would be using this special triangle because this triangle contains pi by 3 angle. Sine ratio is opposite over hypotenuse, so sine pi by 3 is root 3 by 2. Therefore, negative sine pi by 3 would be equal to negative root 3 by 2. And as negative sine pi by 3 is same as sine 5 pi by 3, therefore the exact value of sine 5 pi by 3 is equal to negative root 3 by 2. And this is how we use the steps in order to find out the exact trigonometric ratios without using calculators, with the help of special triangles, cast rule, and unit circle. Let's take up another example for the sake of practice. Let's say we have to write on the exact value of tan 11 by 6 pi. Step 1 is to divide 11 and 6 and find out the quadrant this 11 by 6 pi lies in. 11 divided by 6 is 1.83. So 11 by 6 pi is going to be equal to 1.83 pi. That means it lies in the fourth quadrant. Second step is to find out the corresponding related acute angle. To find out beta for the fourth quadrant, we have to do 2 pi minus theta. That is 2 pi minus 11 by 6 pi. To make the denominators common, we multiply the numerator and denominator with 6. So we get 12 pi by 6 minus 11 by 6 pi. That would give us pi over 6. Now we would rewrite this tan 11 by 6 pi ratio in terms of related acute angle. That's step number 3. So tan 11 by 6 pi is equal to tan pi by 6. Now whether this is going to be negative or positive, that depends upon the cast rule. Since we're in the fourth quadrant and fourth quadrant is positive for cosine, it's not positive for tan ratios. So this is going to be negative tan pi by 6. Step 4 is to use special triangles to find out the value of tan pi by 6. We know tan of an angle is opposite over adjacent, so that would be equal to 1 over root 3. Because we are looking for negative tan pi by 6, so it would be negative 1 over root 3. Therefore, the final answer for this question, where tan 11 pi by 6 exact value is going to be negative 1 over root 3. Let's do one last example where the angle is given with a negative sign. We learned it in the previous lesson that when the angle is given in the negative sign, we first have to change the angle to a positive angle. Therefore, step 1 is going to be to find out the positive principal angle, and that is always 2 pi minus the given angle. Given angle is 5 pi by 6. This would be 12 pi by 6 minus 5 pi by 6. that is equal to 7 pi by 6. So now the question is, instead of finding the trigonometric ratio for cosine negative 5 pi by 6, we are looking for the trigonometric ratio of cosecant 7 pi by 6. So we are working on the ratio cosecant 7 pi by 6 now. Step 1 is to find out the quadrant it lies in. For that, we would have to divide the fraction. 7 divided by 6 is going to be equal to 1.17 pi. 1.17 pi lies in the third quadrant. Therefore, this ratio is a quadrant 3 problem. Second step is we find out the corresponding related acute angle. Beta for the third quadrant is equal to theta minus pi. We know theta value is 7 pi by 6. When we make the denominators common, we get 7 pi by 6 minus 6 pi by 6. That would give us pi over 6. Step number 3 is to rewrite the given question in terms of related acute angle. Cosecant 7 pi by 6 can be written as cosecant pi by 6. As we are in the third quadrant, tan values are positive and cosecant is the reciprocal of sine value, which is going to be negative. So cosecant 7 pi by 6 would be equal to negative cosecant pi by 6. Step 4 is to use special triangles to get the value of cosecant pi by 6. As sine is opposite over hypotenuse, cosecant is hypotenuse over opposite. So cosecant pi by 6 is hypotenuse over opposite, that is 2 over 1. Because we are looking for negative cosecant pi by 6 value, the answer will be negative 2 over 1. Therefore, the final answer that we get is cosecant 7 pi by 6 is equal to negative 2 over 1. Not to forget is the original question was cosecant negative 5 pi by 6. That can be rewritten as cosecant 7 pi by 6. So we would write down as cosecant 7 pi by 6 is negative 2 over 1. Cosecant negative 5 pi by 6 is equal to negative 2 over 1 as well. So this is how we write on the final answer with respect to the original question asked. And this is how we determine the exact values of the given trigonometric ratios when the principal angles or their corresponding related acute angles lie on the special triangles.